Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event. The rematch between Heidi Katrina and Lexa Valo. A no disqualification fight for the Slam Wrestling Finland Women's Championship.
This is going to be an intense bout. It's going to be an energetic fight. There's going to be blood, sweat, and tears pouring all over the canvas.
The bad blood has spilled over between these two, and this issue cannot be settled in a regular one-on-one match. Therefore, we are going to have a no disqualification fight to see who finally comes out on top of this one.
I can't wait.
The crowd favorite, fan favorite, the Golden Amazon Heidi Katrina on the corner right now, and the crowd is eating all of it up. And the Queen of Mean, or should you say the Queen of Sisu, is back again. And who was that she's coming with? I see that's Toby Blunt, but who is this in this weird mask and the hockey stick?
That might be Casey Jones? I'm not too sure.
Here's for all of you Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fans. A little bit of a different look for Casey here tonight. But looks like Lexa Valo did not come to this match empty-handed. I think for this match, Dylan Broda and Arthur are banned from ringside. And that's why Lexa Valo has some different cohorts with her tonight.
Right.
She's supposed to be the Slam Wrestling Finland Women's Champion. Can't she come to the match by herself?
Well, she has her ways, and this is no disqualification, so I don't see why she's breaking any rules, because she really isn't. So leave her alone.
And they can't wait to get their hands on each other. Oh, look at that. The Queen of Sisu antagonizing over Heidi Katrina with the championship belt. She knows she can easily get underneath her skin with that move right there. Heidi Katrina trying to rally the crowd behind her to get the support as we're trying to get the matchup started. Referee Teemu Kytösaari taking the title belt away from Lexa Valo, displaying it to the audience. This is what we're fighting for here tonight right now. The second time these two are going at it for the Ladies Championship title.
Teemu is going to have his hands full with a no disqualification match. Let's hope he can reign some order over this whole thing at this capacity crowd in Helsinki Jäähalli.
Now, since Dylan Broda and Arthur are banned from ringside, I can understand Toby Blunt being there, being Lexa Valo's former coach, but who is that pig-masked man and what is he doing here?
I don't know who he could be, but I think I recognize that bad haircut. But I'm not going to make any assumptions at this point.
Now look at that, blindsiding Heidi Katrina from the back with a strike to the lower back. Here comes Lexa Valo, the Queen of Sisu. That's some Sisu for you right there, I see, Dave McChaney.
Most certainly. It's the most Sisu I've ever seen in one place at one time.
The cards are definitely stacked against Heidi Katrina. She doesn't have anyone to help her out with this match. This is the last match of the event, and I think all of the wrestlers have already emptied from the backstage or maybe watching some metal bands right now, but it definitely doesn't look like Heidi's going to need any help in this one, as she's manhandling or woman-handling Lexa Valo in the outside. Lexa with some shoulder barges, taking Heidi onto the guardrail in the outside, and a chop to the chest by the Golden Amazon.
Heidi Katrina's going to want to watch out on the side of the ring over there where Toby Blunt and Piggy Boy are waiting.
And look at that, the disrespect from the Queen of Sisu, Lexa Valo, spitting in the face of Heidi Katrina, and now she's definitely fired up to take this match home. Heidi Katrina slamming Lexa Valo's face continuously onto the ring apron. You haven't seen the worst in me, but I think she's going to see it soon enough, as now Lexa Valo is fighting back, taking Heidi all the way into the guardrail, trying to tie her hands behind the back of that guardrail. Oh, listen to that slap across the chest.
Teemu's trying to get the wrestlers back into the ring, but he's powerless to stop them in their carnage outside.
So far, Toby Blunt not taking part in the action, just trying to give her former protege some tips in the outside. And here, Lexa Valo has been taken to the audience by Heidi Katrina.
How can they see? It's
hard
so
to say with the lighting situation in the outside. Now they're fighting over at a bar room table. The bar counter. Heidi Katrina with a bottle of water in hand, pouring it down on top of Lexa Valo. A disrespectful move from the Golden Amazon, but I think she's just paying Lexa Valo back.
Most certainly. And then in tenfold as well.
Heidi Katrina stalking Lexa Valo, standing on top of that bar top. Members of the audience getting a little bit too close on the action. It's that pig-faced creep outside. Heidi Katrina jumping on top of him right now. Who is that pig-mask creep?
I don't know, but he's getting too close for comfort. Toby Blunt getting there to check on him, get him out the way.
And this is not a good place for these two to be fighting in that concrete floor of the Helsinki Ice Hall. Will definitely do a number on your body if you happen to smash on top of that one.
Heidi Katrina looks like she's heading back towards the ring, but the action still continues on the outside with a choke with a towel.
Heidi Katrina on top of the situation right now, choking Lexa Valo with some towel, or is that a t-shirt perhaps? Paying her back from what she did earlier on this evening.
Heidi needs to recognize she can't win the title outside the ring. That she's going to need to get back into the squared circle. So
and referee Teemu Kutasari desperately trying to get the action back inside the ring. And look at that, what is Emmy Helen doing here, taking part in the match right now? The Hellraiser, the Nordic Warrior. I'm not sure if he's helping Heidi or not, or what's going on, but seems like some of the wrestlers are still here. Maybe Emmy should be helping Heidi. Looking at how Lexa has Toby Blunt at the pig mask creep.
Emmy looked comfortable. I don't know. He might have enjoyed it.
And look at this. Toby Blunt now finally taking part in the match, trying to tape Heidi Katrina's wrists. Oh, this is not looking good right now, Dave.
Not at all. Heidi's in a bad spot. That wasn't a ton of tape. I hope that Heidi can maybe break out of that. But it's going to hinder her movement for sure.
Licking the side of Heidi Katrina's face. Mind games from Lexa Valo right now. Heidi's trying to fight back, but it's hard to do anything with your wrists being taped into the turnbuckle.
Must be that electrical type tape that doesn't, it just stretches, doesn't tear. Oh!
But look at that, the Golden Amazon able to break free from that tape. Lexa Valo cannot believe it. Here comes the Golden Amazon, stomping around the ringside. Lexa Valo cowering, running away from the Golden Amazon. Heidi Katrina, woman scorned right now, ready to take off. But look at this. Lexa Valo has found a steel chair out of nowhere. Turn around, Heidi. You don't know what's coming for you right now. Lexa Valo with that steel chair in hand. Here comes Toby Blunt grabbing the arms of Heidi Katrina. She's in a very bad position right now as Lexa Valo has that steel chair in arms. Heidi Katrina breaking free once again, grabbing that steel chair from Lexa Valo and swinging it to the back of Lexa. The Golden Amazon is back in the fight right now. The big-faced creep jumping in the outside. What is he trying to do right now? Toby Blunt looking after Lexa Valo after that vicious chair shot from Heidi Katrina.
Toby Blunt trying to help Lexa Valo, and the pig man on the outside spraying something.
What is that? That's the hairspray. That's the same hairspray Lexa Valo used on Heidi Katrina at Hell City Slam 4. Could that man be who I think it is? Here comes Lexa Valo with those claps to the back of Heidi Katrina. Heidi's not feeling the effects of those strikes though. Look at that. She's just towering over Lexa Valo right now with the European uppercut on the champion, and following it up with another one. Heidi Katrina is here to win this one as she's raining blows onto Lexa Valo right now. The crowd is eating it up.
The Pigman and Toby Blunt are still at a factor in this match, but Heidi Katrina has some offense going on right now.
Picking her up for a snap suplex. There goes Lexa Valo all the way across the ring. She's in dire straits right now. And look at that, the pig face creep once again on the ringside with that hairspray bottle in hand. I think I have a clear idea on who the pig face creep might be.
I thought I recognized that haircut.
And a slap across that pig mess by Heidi Katrina.
And here comes Toby Blunt with a steel chair.
And a basement drop kick by Heidi Katrina onto the steel chair and onto the face of Toby Blunt. Here comes Lexa Valo. Schoolboy roll up. 1, 2, and 3. Surprise victory for Lexa Valo, who is able to retain the Slam Wrestling Women's Championship. And look at Heidi Katrina. She cannot believe this is what it has come to. Had Heidi Katrina come into this fight with some cohorts of her own, maybe the situation might have been different. But right now, the winner stands tall right there with Toby Blunt, the Queen of Mean, the Queen of Sisu, Lexa Valo.
And you know, she didn't break any rules. It was no disqualification.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the action here at Helsinki Metal Mayhem 2024. I've been Sly Sebastian.
And I'm Dave McChaney.
And you can find Slam Wrestling Finland all over the social media: Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Reddit. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. We'll see you in the next one.
Have a nice night, folks.